Hey guys, it's Martin from Active Fencing and Retaining. Today we are working at West Lakes, which is in Adelaide, South Australia, and we will be showing you how we determine where a property boundary is to be able to install a new fence. For this particular property here at West Lakes, the owner, he's leaving the existing house and he's subdivided the side of his home, and every time you subdivide, a licensed surveyor comes out and they determine the boundary, and they'll go along and they'll put pins in, and then we can determine exactly where the fencing needs to go. Alrighty, so here we are. The surveyor has already come along before we've started, and they have put in two locators here. The first one is a timber peg. Now we know this timber peg, all this does is just show us where the metal pin is next to it. So if you come here and have a look, so we've got this timber peg, and right next to it, you can see this metal pin just here. And now this metal pin is banged into the ground quite deep, so this one does not move, and it's even got a little pink ribbon so we can locate it. So we don't measure off this, we actually measure off this metal pin into the ground. And here we have 1 metre off the boundary written by the surveyor, and this can always be determined and confirmed by the surveyor plans, which they email through. So all we got to do here is we just mark 1 metre off this metal pin, not off the timber, and there is exactly on the boundary where that will be located. The reason why they don't put that metal pin up against the actual boundary, because they've got concrete, brick walls and everything, so they offset at 1 metre. All right guys, we've worked out the front boundary. Let's head to the back and have a look what the surveyor's done here. Alrighty, now we can see the timber peg in the ground. That is showing us that there's going to be a metal pin somewhere there, and that's going to be the true and correct boundary. Let's come have a look. So here we have it written on the timber peg, pin on the boundary line. Again, in your surveyor plans, which generally get emailed to you, they will write on those plans as well, just to confirm that this is the true and correct boundary. So if we have a look here, we get a bit closer, we can see this metal pin just in the ground here. And this metal pin's got a couple of pink ribbons on it. Sometimes they don't put these pink ribbons on, or they get ripped out. But this metal pin, usually the surveyors will bang that in very, very deep, and it's quite difficult to pull that out, where this, you know, this can get pulled out, doesn't matter, but this is the true and correct boundary. From here, we can set our string line up and we can install the fencing or retaining wall on the true and correct boundary of your property. Thanks for watching, guys.